In this use case example, I want to prepare for any policy or legislative changes occurring within the next month within the jurisdictions that I have an employee workforce in. So in order to prepare for these changes, the first thing I'd want to do is leverage our Policy Center tool. So I'm going to go into Policy Center. I would specifically want to go into the dashboard component, which is going to help us prepare for those upcoming changes that are on the horizon. The next step I would take is using the filters tab to easily apply all of my relevant workforce jurisdictions. So in this case, let's say that I have employees in Arizona, California, Colorado, also have employees in Illinois, have employees within Texas, and lastly, having employees in Washington. So I have all my relevant jurisdictions populated. Then I'm going to hit apply. Now I'm going to see a rolling timeline of everything coming up within the next 12 months. I'm going to get that snapshot. Now I want to prepare specifically for changes occurring within the next month. So we can see that within two of my workforce populations, Arizona and Washington, there are policy changes coming into effect. This color is just indicating the amount of changes for that jurisdiction. So in each case, just one policy change that requires action in each jurisdiction. I'm then going to click into this bubble to see what exactly is changing. In this case, it's changes to the military leave policy specific to Arizona. And I can see that that's going to be going into effect September 25th. From here, I can easily go view policy. I can see all of the details of that policy and get the exact policy language text that I need to update my handbook and any other employee-facing documents that I may have. I can also see who is required to be following this policy. In this case, this would be all Arizona-based employers are going to be covered by this policy. So then in this case, it would be relevant to my business. Also noting if this is a requirement to have within the handbook or not. One feature I really like is to take advantage of our red lines. So if I click View Red Line, this is the updated language. I can then go in and pick other policy versions. In this case, I want to look at the old version. So what is the version that's currently in effect? And I can see the current version and then easily see what changed and compare that to this new version of the policy, which is about to go into effect next month. From here, you're able to easily grab that policy if needed. Let's go back and explore that policy change occurring in Washington, my other employee population area, exiting out of Arizona, clicking into Washington. In this example, just reviewing this. It's relevant to scheduling for part-time employees. Same process, I can go into the policy. In this case, the covered employers is within specific jurisdictions within Washington. And the employees are only covered if the employer meets certain requirements. So let's say in this case, my business is not in these specific jurisdictions or doesn't meet this exact requirement. So this policy is not relevant to my business. I don't need to worry about this one. I'm going to click out of there. I just want to take action on this Arizona policy then. So I'm going to go back up to my filters. I'm going to go to those jurisdictions. I'm going to clear them out. Then I'm just going to type in just Arizona. I just want to work on my Arizona policy. Now I have a clear timeline chart for Arizona. I'm going to go download, click that download button. This is going to extract all of that critical information for me. It's going to download that document. I've already done this and gotten this ready. So within that document, we are going to see a full dashboard report. Again, for this specific case, it is just one policy that's being updated. I again can go in, easily see this. I have the exact policy language that I need. So I can grab this policy language, place that in my handbook or any other areas that I need, as well as circulate this amongst my team, my management, and my field operations as needed. So that is how I leverage our Policy Center tool to quickly and easily prepare for any upcoming legislative updates in my workforce population areas.